Hello there, I'm Andy Skinner, and we are going to be doing a tutorial, a very special tutorial, on one of my new molds with Cosmic Shimmer. You might recognize this character. Okay, I have a stamp called Let the Adventure Begin. We've now turned it into a mold. So these are grey silicone molds. Okay, they're food safe. And I'll just show you one out of the packaging. There we go, look at all that detail. And these molds have this lovely lip around the outside, which make it really easy for releasing. The clay we're going to use is the hearty clay. Okay, we're going to use the black. And we're going to make a little card, or you could use this for all sorts of tags to go on boxes. And we're going to do a bronze effect. Okay, and we're going to be using metallic colors from Cosmic Shimmer. These colors, they're called Shimmer Paints. They've got some really great colors, and you can build up the colors to get these effects. Okay, so we've done the bronze effect on him, and then I've stamped. This is the sentiment from the actual rubber stamp that we released, and this is stamped into the hearty clay, and we've inked it. Okay, I'll just show you. Here's a slightly different variation. This is using the other mold that we released, okay, which is the Blowing Bubbles mold. So we'll pop down to the desktop and I will begin. Okay, so I've got my hearty clay here in the black, and I'm just going to start pushing this into the mold, and I want to work from the sides inwards and continue this down the length of the mold. So I have dusted the mold with a little bit of corn flour. It just makes for an easier release of the clay. Okay, so you want to take your time on this stage. Make sure that clay is always pushed away from the edge. And now into the shadow on the bottom, you can just kind of squeeze and push this in. Okay, let's pick up any loose bits on the clay. There we go. Right, so now I'm just going to roll a little bit. We're going to put this into the teddy bear and up his arm, using exactly the same method. Push and pull in from the edges. Okay, I can see a little tiny low area, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of clay in there. There we go, nice and flat. Now, once these are out of the mould, I normally put them on like a drying rack and leave them to dry. Time depending for drying the thickness of the clay. And one little test you can do is you can just warm the clay slightly when you think it's dried. Pop it onto a mirror, release it, and if it leaves a mist, you know it's still wet. Okay, time to demold. So I'm just using these lips around the edges of the mold to bend back, and you'll start to see the mold release. Okay, pay attention around the bear. Turn it over. There she pops. Lay that down flat. And any white residue you see on the mold, that's just from the corn flour I used to release. Okay, so the clay's completely dry now. Okay, so what we're going to do for this bronze effect, we're going to base coat. Okay, this is chestnut, the matte chalk paint. I'm going to mix this with the midnight black to make a very dark brown. Okay, so mix these about 50-50. Pour out some black. Bottle's nearly empty. There we go. So, we just mix these together. And I'm using a hog's hair brush. Okay, and we're going to apply this all over the little boy. Now I'm using the stiff hogshair brush because I want to get the chalk paint into all the depths of the texture. Okay, so you don't want to put the paint on really thick, you're going to really spread it out. You don't want brush marks. Just make sure you catch all the sides. Okay, and I'm going to put a coat on the underneath as well. This is sealing the clay. So we're going to glue this onto card, and the hearty clay is very absorbent. Okay, so you're better off sealing it so your glue doesn't suck into the clay and dry too fast. Okay, so I'll leave that to dry and we'll come back with the dry brushing stage. Okay, so the base is dry now and we're going to start dry brushing. This is rich oak, the Cosmic Shimmer paint. Okay, so I'm going to give it a good shake. Now the rich oak, it's like a rosy bronze colour. It's a really lovely colour. Right, I'm going to be using my hogshair brush on some paper towel. You're just going to pick up the paint on the tip of the brush and you're going to wipe most of it off onto the paper towel. So you want very little left on the brush. Okay, I will say make sure your brush is completely dry. So we're just starting to brush lightly and just pick up the highlights on the mould. Okay, keep your brush going in different directions. And we're just going to lightly, gently work around. I'll hold that up so you can just see it starting to take effect there. You just see the highlights starting to show. So you'll find with dry brushing, as the brush gets more starved of paint, you can kind of brush a bit more heavy with it. But do start off very gentle. Okay, and I will say for the brush that I use a hogshair flat brush. Some people use a down brush. Hogshair for me works best for me, but whatever suits you. Now, if you've never dry brushed before, you will probably make mistakes. You will probably put too much paint on. Don't panic. All you need to do, you just repaint the base color again over your mistake and dry brush again. Okay, let me just hold that up so you can see. So it's very subtle at the moment, but we're just building up the layers. I think I'm nearly there. So one thing with dry brushing, your paints, you're putting on so thin that the paint's literally drying straight away. Okay. Okay, so I can go with the next colour. Okay, this is tarnished gold. Again, it's the Cosmic Shimmer paint, or it's a metallic paint. Okay, let's squeeze a tiny drop out. And we're going to do same again. Okay, load the tip of the brush, wipe most of it off. Now we're going to concentrate just on the highest peaks, okay, with this next colour. Okay, our first coat of dry brushing, we kind of went into the crevices as well with it. We didn't cover up all the base coat, but a lot of it. Now with this coat, we're concentrating on those tops of the peaks, call it dusting the peaks of the mountains. There you go. You see that just starting to shine now. Okay, hold up to the camera. So that's kind of an antique bronze, but we're going to go a stage further. And I'm now going to use antique gold. Again, it's the Cosmic Shimmer Paints. Okay, I'm really just going to touch the highlights of this. So we're just going brighter each time. Okay. You use very little paint with this method. So tip of the brush, wipe it off. Now I'm going very gentle with this, hardly putting any pressure whatsoever. So each coat of dry brushing we've done, we've gone lighter and lighter and lighter. I really am just picking up some of the highlights. Okay, let's hold that up for you. So it's a very realistic bronze look. You imagine we've got 4 colours here. And you can achieve this kind of effect with a luster that you put on it, but it have no depth like this has. Okay, we'll go to the next stage. So here I have a piece of the white hearty clay. I've rolled it out and flattened it. And what we're going to do, we're going to stamp the sentiment from the Let the Adventure Begin stamp. Okay. Now, I'm using black archival ink. This is a permanent ink. Okay, when you're stamping this, make sure that pad is completely parallel. You don't want to get ink on the edge of the rubber. Right, so I'm going to push in really gently. You want to go in just a very tiny amount to make an impression. And the ink will stay in there. There you go. Hold this up to camera so you can take a look. Really crisp. So obviously this one now needs to dry, so I shall pop it on a drying rack. So here's one that I pre-made. It's already dry. And what we're going to do with this is I'm going to use some distress ink. This is Antique Photo. Okay, and I'm just going to lightly blend over the surface. It's going to give it a kind of aged paper look. Okay, you'll find the hearty clay, once it's dry, it takes inks really, really well. Okay, so next I'm going to use Distress Oxide in Pine Cone. I'm just going to go around the edges with this. So again, it's giving it more of an aged paper look, kind of like burnt edges really, but it's quite effective. Another thing with this clay, because it's so flexible when it's dried, you know, you can wrap this around a bottle or a cylinder. Yeah, so much you can do with it. There we go. Oh, just a note, this was actually stamped with a dark brown permanent ink. Just show you this one that I did with the blowing bubbles mould. Okay, so we're going to stick all these together now. Right, time to stick the pieces down. So I'm just going to lay them out roughly where I think they should go. Yep, that looks about right. So again, I'm going to use the Cosmic Shimmer glue to glue these down. Remember, we painted the reverse, so we sealed the back, so the glue is not just going to soak straight into the clay. So you don't want to put too much glue on. Luckily, the glue's got a very fine tip applicator on it. Okay, so you can be quite accurate. Okay. So I'm just going to place this down nice and gently to get it in place. Okay. Push down. Just hold it for a few seconds. Now this is on the Cosmic Shimmer Mixed Media card, which is slightly creamier than the Stampin' White card. So it kind of matches the bronze and the aged paper effect. Okay, so I haven't base coated this, so what I'm going to do is put a coat of the Cosmic Shimmer glue on. Okay, just smush it down with my fingers, get it right over to the edges. And I'm going to dry this, and that will seal it. Okay, so I'll take my heat tool, give it a quick blast. Okay, this will dry very quickly. Right, so I can now apply another coat of the glue. Okay, and that first coat will stop this sinking straight into the clay. Okay, line it up. Okay, we'll look straight. And there we go. I'll lift it up gently. Fold the card. And there we have it. So, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.